Alright, so for Bed Wars Monday, we will be playing Apex Legends. And the map we're going to be playing on is, what would you call it, Oasis? What is this map?
I
What
don't
is
know.
this
I
map?
honestly don't know.
Alright, so we're picking our characters. We're going to go with Watson.
Watson.
And I'm going to go with Lifeline. Because obviously the name of the show is Med Wars Monday.
Look at that squad.
The future Apex champions.
Snake Den. Is that the name of the map? What's that?
I've never seen that. What is that? Maybe this map's called Horizon. I don't remember. Man, I'm like looking around way too much. I'm getting sick. Getting that air sickness.
Looks like the plan is Bonsai Garden, Bonsai Tower.
No, looks like we can't make up our mind. We're going to the very end. Oh, I guess you're right. We are going to the Bonsai Gardens, Towers, whatever it's called. I think one of the pro gamer moves you want to do is to try to go to the farthest location from the drop-off site when the ship first enters the battlefield. And the reason for that is obviously you don't want to be attacked by like 20 squads in the beginning.
Yeah, the longer you wait, the less squads you'll probably encounter.
So for this video, I'm going to try to show you the powers. I don't know if we're going to get to all of them. But if you look at the bottom, you can see that I have armor already. And for this says next Evo, that's your armor upgrade.
What determines that? Just damage done to players?
Yes, so every time a bullet hits a enemy player, you will get your Evo points down to 0. And the more better armor upgrades you get, you got to restart over every time, unless it's a player worn armor. Oh,
This was when we got ambushed.
is this where we lost?
Spoiler alert, this does not end well.
So this is our second game we played for Apex. Obviously, we're still learning the game, even though I'm like a high level. But anyway, to be serious, we tried playing a game prior to this, and the game actually disconnected us. I'm not sure why. It like froze up. And as you know,
just a speed bump.
yeah, it was just a speed bump. It was a warm-up game. But now we're going to play for keeps. I'm not sure about other people out there, but do you guys prefer duos or trios? Agent, what about you? What do you prefer?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I prefer trios. It's a lot more chaotic.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when trios, you get like triple team instead of double
Yeah,
team.
it's definitely harder to win. Way harder to win, but
I feel like it makes the game more complicated. I mean, like you said, it's harder to win, but at the same time, I think it's too chaotic. Like, unless you have a good squad with you that like you invited your whole party, it's going to be hard to communicate with strangers.
yeah, I wouldn't play with strangers trios.
Yeah, because I think if it's a random person from a different party, they don't know how you operate, they don't know how you synergize with them. And I mean, that's like one of the key tactics, I think, for squad-based games is just unit cohesion.
Definitely.
Yeah, see, it says Champion Squad at the top. I still want to know why it said Snake Squad or whatever it said.
The world may never know.
Yeah. Looks like we might go to Bonsai Gardens again. And we're
noticed this is this is our spot.
I think this is our primary home territory at this point. Wow, I grabbed those guns so fast I didn't even see it. All right, so those blue liquid things, those are points you could use to use and operate the 3D printer.
3D printer allows you to upgrade your armor, buy attachments.
It's a 30-30 here.
And as you can see, the best way to get the jump on everybody is to make sure you get attachments for your guns. But one of the attachments that I have is a scope for the 30-30 repeater.
I think I just stole that stock from you right there.
I know you're like the the Luda of the team. Or the swiper, I guess would be the more accurate term. You just swiped it from under my nose.
Swipe or no swiping.
So as you see here, one of Lifeline's special skills is when you open up a blue crate, or a blue crate, you actually get a secondary compartment to open up, which usually provides you with limited attachments, but I mostly find syringes and shield cells, is I think what they're called.
Yeah.
I call them shield batteries for some reason.
The batteries are the bigger ones.
Oh.
Yeah. Batteries will restore your whole shield. Cells only do one little block.
And I think it's like the same thing with the syringes, is like a little bit of health, and then the med
Yeah.
kit, it gives you full health.
Yep.
And always check by the mopeds.
Pro tip.
Yeah, pro tip. And then the devotion is a monster. The L-Star is also a monster. That's why I pointed it out.
I don't think I've ever used the L-Star.
I think it barely has recoil compared to the devotion. The devotion's just I don't know, the recoil's so crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And at this point...
Is Devotion your favorite gun?
That's a hard choice. To be
I'll
honest,
still go with the R99 over everything.
I mean, if I had to choose a weapon, I feel like I prefer sniping in this game with the longbow. If you get a headshot with the golden skull piercer upgrade, it's always like almost an instant kill, I believe, most of the time. But I do love a good LMG. I mean, at close quarters, the thing just eats people's health. Oh yeah, you're right. There it is, a shield battery. So one of the first things you want to do in the beginning of the match is always to stock up and loot the buildings. I mean, I'm pretty sure most battle royales has this type of gameplay.
Usually you'd probably hope to at least encounter some people, but we're just scavenging right now.
Yeah, what a difference from the first match. I mean, we literally got killed in like 10 seconds. Here we've been alive for I think 3 minutes at this point. We got a freaking car with us, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this was like a weird match. We didn't counter anybody, I don't think, in the beginning.
Oh.
It's like so quiet.
I know.
What do you call that? The pre-war?
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, that's it.
The storms are coming.
Alright, so at this point we're trying to do a strategy where you basically, to survive the game, we want to stay on the outer side of the ring and try to get at least an armor upgrade at this point, because I'm still rocking the default, well, I wouldn't say default, but the level 1 armor, I forgot what it's called. Level 1 armor.
Yeah. Shield, I think is what they call it, but whatever.
Or my bulletproof vest.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing too hot right now on the loot. At least on the armor for sure.
Maybe that's why nobody went to the Bonsai Gardens this match. There just wasn't any good loot. They just knew it wasn't going to be a high tier battle zone.
They knew it.
They all knew it before we did.
They got the intel and we didn't.
But now as you can see what Agent's doing on the top of the building, he's trying to scout for enemies while we're looting. And usually with like a 4-man team, it's always good to have a scout. I guess you'd call it like a, what do you call those animals? The prairie dogs that patrol the tunnels?
I'm not sure.
You ever see is it a prairie dog or is it a
Prairie
meerkat?
dogs are like gophers, I think.
Oh, maybe it's a meerkat I'm thinking about, like the Timon. They always pop their head out.
Yeah.
They survey the area, making sure no hyenas are coming about. Alert the family.
That's me.
That might be the thumbnail. Put a meerkat in the background.
Put Timon's face on Watson's body.
Hey, it's a good idea. I'll get it done. Alright, so as you're watching the screen, I just got my ultimate, which is a giant care package drop pod. And when that thing comes down, we're going to have so many goodies and so many birthday presents. And it came down pretty fast. I'm actually surprised. And look at this. We get some beautiful attachments, some high tier, epic level gear.
3 purples. Can't go wrong with 3 purples.
And then as you can see, like, you could always store away your gun and you actually sprint a lot faster. Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Alright, at this point, when you notice the ring is closing, I just tell Agent, even though he's not that great at driving, I say, hey, just get in, like, you drive the car. And and we basically get out of danger.
On to the next loot boxes.
I don't know about other people out there. I'm pretty sure this is maybe a battle royale trope. But I feel like it's just always going to the next loot crate. Always get rid of unnecessary items you don't need.
Nothing worse than having a full backpack.
With useless gear.
Yeah.
And I think at this point in the game, I'm happy with the weapon combo I have.
Sentinel's my favorite sniper, I think. Oh, and you get a 6-time scope. Beautiful.
I know, this is a good move. And then I forgot to notice, but yeah, the ring's literally right behind me, and we're trying to book it. So I think for like the first 2 rounds, like when the ring is closing, it does minor damage. Like you could basically survive it with just keep pumping syringes. And I feel like by level 3, it just tears your health. I think is what it goes for, not your armor.
Yeah, it goes straight for health. Bypasses your armor. But I think there's items. I think the heat shield is an item that you can get that kind of diminishes the damage. Don't quote me on that.
You know, that's a good theory to test. I don't think I've ever tried that before, but it would be a good thing to see for.
I don't know what else it would do. You know.
That is true. To be honest, I don't even know why I picked it up. It's just sitting there. All right. So throughout the game, as you can see, that orange booster, there's other types of care packages that come in, and as long as it's not Lifeline's ultimate, I think they come with like golden gear.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And right now we're in round 2. We're barely making it into the ring.
Still have yet to fight.
See, that's one of my favorite things, and I can't even use it because I don't think we found a longbow.
No, I like using that on the wingman too.
Oh
Wingman's
yes,
one of my favorite guns.
some of the weapons in this game, usually when you pick up a golden, like for example that skull piercer, it usually affects 2 different weapons. And like Agent brought up, one is the longbow, which is a sniper rifle, and then the wingman is a magnum, I would consider it.
Yep.
Or a desert eagle, or you want to call it.
pistol with a punch.
And if you get a headshot with that, it does like critical knockout damage.
Yeah. I like putting a 3-time scope on it and pretty much using it like a rifle.
All right, so I think at this point, I mean, I hate to say it, maybe we coined the term. This is called the MeerKat lookout, where you basically just go to the top, the high ground, and you basically make sure you're always on top of your foes. Actually, that's probably oh.
We see some open crates here for the first time all game. You know, that means people are near.
Yeah, I'm just reading that Grow Foundation thing on the wall. I don't know what I was doing.
I think I was telling you I heard gunshots on the other side of the wall.
Oh, yep, there was people here. I think at this point I'd say, like, hey, let's just sit back. We don't have to rush.
Wait to see where the next circle goes.
Yeah. Reload my devotion, making sure I got a full clip in case we actually encounter people this time.
Pro tip, whenever you pick up an extended mag, you got to reload those bullets in.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is one of those games where you don't take fall damage at all.
Yep.
And there was your theory right there. Someone's been here, and now I'm actually seeing the boxes for myself. I think at this part of the game, I noticed I have 205 of the blue jelly, and I want to use that on the 3D printer, but as I'm looking around, I don't see it. So it obviously, maybe that was the one thing that spawned earlier when it boosted down from orbit.
Mm-hmm.
So now we gotta go topside, I think.
But first, we got to open a crate. Yeah, so if you're this far into the game and you only have blue shield, you're probably going to encounter some problems. Because they will rip through that very quickly.
I agree. Basically, after the blue shield, there's like a level 3, and that's a purple. And then you can actually go a little bit higher with level 4, which is a red shield, which is the highest. But in some games, you will actually encounter some gold armor, but you don't get the evolution points.
How many bars does gold armor have? Do you know?
I believe it's the same as red.
So 5.
I would say. Oh my god! Now I really don't know.
So here we're upgrading our armor at the 3D printer, buying some batteries, getting ready for the final fight of the day, of the game.
Yeah, these 3D printers, they're really beneficial as long as you have enough of the blue jelly to spend. What is that? Blue jelly, blue gas? I mean, I don't think there's a term for it.
I don't know what they're called.
Methane? I don't know. Natural gas? And at this point, I upgraded my armor to that purple goodness. Epic tier.
Delicious purple.
And at this point, I'm waiting for Agent to get his armor together.
This is my first time upgrading my armor, so...
You never used a 3D printer before?
Nope.
Well...
I think I had made batteries before, but I never knew that you could upgrade your armor.
Yeah, I think for certain upgrades, like weapon upgrades, I do feel like they're exclusive to the printer, but I think armor has always like been a feature, I believe. Yeah, Apex has updated a lot. It's been out for I think about a year or two, and they just keep coming out with more and more content.
Got to stay fresh.
And then we're bringing in another cab package. Uh-oh.
The turbocharger.
So I'm trying to remember what the turbocharger does. I think it makes your gun, like, fire right away instead of charging up.
I don't think it's right away, but it does charge up a lot faster. Well, actually, is there like a period where you can't fire with the devotion while it charges?
Well, I know for a fact that the Havoc, and I believe it's the Devotion, like, when you hold the trigger button to fire, it takes, like, a second or two to, like, warm up or something. Kind of like a minigun in other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have not encountered anybody, and we're at round 4.
Oh, there's me putting my final touches on my purple armor.
Getting your smithy up.
Yep. Beautiful.
At this point, I think we're ready for battle. I mean, I think we've been ready since round 2. We've been ready since round 2 for this, but I mean, at this point, we're definitely ready. We got the armor to at least take some damage. And now we're scouting ahead. Agent's doing the MeerKat lookout again. Or he's about to once we hit to the pole. He's going to check this, make sure the area is secured.
I think I spotted some people up here.
And I think I did it just to confirm. Yep. And then they're shooting at you. At this point, I noticed that the ring's closing in on us. Actually, I think it stopped. No, it's closing in. It's coming fast. And so I tell Agent to fall back. Let's at least get behind this rock. And as long as we're in the circle, we're safe because they can't shoot us.
That's a big old rock.
So the only way they could attack us is on the left side of the rock. Because on the right, we got the giant energy wall.
Oh, I see him. Pop the shield. They're both popped. He's running away. He just flew away.
I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is.
He took some damage here.
Alright, so this is one of my special skills. I could deploy a health drone. I don't know why I deployed it on top of the rock. I could not reach it at the time. But it'll actually get you full health over time.
Pretty quickly too.
Yeah, pretty quickly. I'm pretty surprised with that. Like, it's pretty. And
at this point, I am bonsaiing into the battle. Probably not the best idea.
Yeah, one of the tactical aspects you'll see in this game is, like, I'm more cautionary when we approach a battle situation to, like, let's stay back but shoot them. And like Agent said, like, he just went all guns blazing, like, he didn't give a care.
Well, I had broke both their shields, so I thought I could do it. I was trying to be a hero. Nice.
But I mean, his sacrifice was not in vain. He did help me take out the last remaining squad mate for that group. And then boom, right there, like, the
And
guy
provided the red shield.
Well, yeah, you did. You got me the red shield. Like, so yeah, sacrifice wasn't in vain. He basically went in there, got that red armor, and then he's like, "Hey, take my armor and wear it into the final ring." So I'm excited. I'm going in. Like, now I'm about to do an agent. I'm about to go guns blazing.
Yep.
I start hearing gunshots from the left side.
But where are they?
Yeah, where are they?
Throwing an arc star. Wait, what?
So basically, they were outside the main ring, and they just took so much damage, like, fighting each other, that they both died. And, you know, at this point, I start questioning myself. I'm like, you know, maybe the care package was your teammates you made along the way. Fortune telling right there when I said, "Oh, I think we're gonna become champions."
Champions of the arena. Look at those stats.
Look at that survival time. We almost hit 20 minutes. 18 minutes was probably us not finding anybody.
Oh, definitely.
So, Agent, what would you say about people threatening your medic or the lifeline during Apex?
Don't mess with my medic, bruh.
Oh, wow. I got a Apex pack for how skilled we were. Alrighty, so that's the video for today. I just want to say thank you once again for Agent for joining us for this Med Wars Monday.
It is my pleasure to join you on this Med War Monday.
If you guys have any suggestions for games, such as playing as a healer, a priest, or a medic, please leave a comment down below. And if you like this type of content, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to be updated regularly, also hit the bell icon. Any last words, Agent?
Enjoy your day, everybody. Thank you for joining us on MWM.
All right, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.